Hello, my lovely family. This is Robin, and today I'm going to talk about when we become overly independent, interdependent, and overly dependent. And so, all of the root cause of these pendulum swings in adult life, kind of our inability to accept help from others, or our inability to stand up on our own 2 feet, we're all hopefully moving towards interdependence, where we can give and receive help in reciprocity and balance. And it can feel good to give to others and to receive from others. So the underlying cause for being at the ends of the spectrum, the not so ideal ends of the spectrum, is attachment trauma. And so attachment trauma comes from not having enough adults in our childhood who accurately mirror us back. Say we had a huge disappointment and we have a sad look on our face. And ideally somebody says, "Hey, you look sad. What's going on? Tell me about it." You get it across and they can accurately reflect what you just said. So oftentimes, sadly, the opposite happens. Either nobody notices your distress and mirrors that back, or if you do express your distress, it gets minimized or told it's not real or told that they don't have time for it. So that creates an imprint in our nervous system that our needs don't matter, that our ability to bond with others isn't going to work out well, or that getting accurate mirroring is too much to ask, when it's actually not. It's really not that hard to see someone and say, "Hey, what's going on with you?" And then listen what the actual person says. So the antidote is to be with our own sensation, to be with our body, to not reject ourselves, and do accurate mirroring with ourselves. So I say, check in with my heart. Right now I'm feeling pretty good. A couple days ago, my heart felt tight and closed with stress. So to be with both, be with when I can't be open, and be with when I'm out in nature here at Harbin Hot Springs. I'm going to get to go soak in some hot springs later on today. I'm much more relaxed. And so again, this ends up looking like overly independent. I can do it myself. I don't need anyone. People suck. I can't rely on anyone. That's overly independent because people have to grow up too soon. If, say, before 8 or 9, you were having to act like an adult and take care of yourself too much, that's likely to develop into overly independent. And so at the other end of the spectrum, say we had a parent that collapsed all the time, a parent that leaned on us and adultified us, and we had to rise up and be the parent, that may result in being overly dependent, meaning we get confused that connecting with somebody means glomming onto each other, means being overly enmeshed. And what we're aiming for, what's ideal health, is interdependence, meaning we need people and we can stand up on our own. We can support others and we can see their capacity and their resilience. And so again, the key to this is embodiment, coming back to what's real for me right now in my body sensation and staying with it. So we get to be accurate witness to ourselves. If we avoid and reject what our body sensation is, what our emotions are, we're going to keep staying in that overly dependent or overly independent. And coming back to interdependence, relying on being reliable with others, being in relation to the land, to our body sensation, to others, is to acknowledge the truth in our body sensation. So I hope that is helpful. I'd love to hear what you notice if you put this into place and practice it in the comments. And I hope that was helpful. And namaste.